Hello everyone and welcome to another Roaring Records tutorial. Today we are going to be talking about how to make a drum beat in Logic. Some people get so stuck wanting to make a great drum beat that they just never launch into the process of making their song. Well, I want to give you what I would like to call the foolproof method, but we all know that that's not really true if you wanted to make a drum beat. Now I'm going to be using Logic today. You might be using a different DAW. This technique works in any DAW that you have. So the first thing I'm going to do is go select a drum kit. I just love SoCal, so I'm going to make it in SoCal because that's just where it's at. And I'm going to create a MIDI region right here, and I'm going to go in and open this MIDI region up. Now what you'll see over here on the left is my piano that kind of describes each of my instruments that are coming through. There's the kick drum, here's the snare, there's my closed hi-hat, and kick, snare, hi-hat, that's kind of the big three right there. That's where a lot of your instruments are going to come up in. Now, if you'll notice right here, I've got my pencil or my click tool, and then my command click tool is actually the pencil. So if you hold command on your Mac, then it's going to transfer your pointer tool to a click tool, and you'll be able to actually write notes. Now, for the writing of the drum beat, I'm going to put in my MIDI regions here. I have one measure defined right here, and it's beat 1 starts right here, beat 2 starts right here, beat 3 starts right here, beat 4 starts right here. No, that is not measure 14. That's actually measure 1, beat 4 that you'll get access to right there. So what I want to do to start with is write a kick drum on beats 1, and that's really way too long. So I'm going to duck that length down to just one little region here, which is the 16th note. And then I'm going to put my second kick drum beat on 3. So there we have a kick on 1 and 3. And just so you can hear that, I'm going to cycle that once, which is great. And then I'm going to add a snare drum center hit on 2 and 4. Friends, don't let friends clap on 1 and 3. Friends don't let friends play their snare on 1 and 3 either. So if you see a friend that is clapping on 1 and 3, feel free to tackle them and tell them that you can't let them do that. So now we've got kick, snare, kick, snare. And that's great. The next thing to happen would be to add in your hi-hats, and the traditional sound is every other block, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and if you're counting the rhythm in your head, it would be that. So bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. There we go. This is called the backbeat, and the backbeat is a really important thing in music writing, and it sounds like this. Maybe that's too fast for you. If that's too fast for the song that you're thinking in your head and you're writing the rhythms first, then go up here to the tempo and drag it down, make it a little slower. Vice versa, you could make it faster or even slower if it's still too fast. I'm going to drop it down to about 82. Now you're like, bro, that's just not hip. So why did you have me make this beat first? Well, here's the thing. If you start off with the backbeat first, you can then manipulate it to make a more interesting beat. But because you made the backbeat first, you can now make things more interesting around this backbeat. So what if I want to do something that's a little more hip? Well, as I play along, I can add and remove notes around the backbeat while listening to it and try not to change the overall groove that we're getting here. So we never want to get to the point where we don't feel a strong 1, 2, 3, 4 and downbeat 2, 3, 4, which we have here. So I'm going to add some more notes. So I'm going to add a little kick right here, a little kick right here, and now this is what we have. That's cool. Add some more snare hits in, maybe. That's a little weird. So now I think I'm actually going to remove this snare hit. I might actually move that one up, just one. Let's put it back. Let's see if we like that. That's cool. Okay, now let's add some hi-hats in. Get them moving around to different places. You're like, okay, but that's not really the sound, so I'm going to go dump that into like an electronic drum kit. So now it's going to be a little more hip-hop feel. And there you go. You've now taken that basic backbeat that provided us such a strong framework, and now we've really fit that into more of a hip-hop sound. So hopefully you found that really helpful. If you did, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button below. If you've got questions, put them in the comments. We'll see if we can't get some answers for you. Have a great day.